The lower left section of the Query tool shows a list of queries that have already been executed. This includes any query initiated by the user, whether it's still in process or completed. To see details about a query, just click on it to expand for more information. The first level of details you see will show the name of the query along with the overall status. This will generally read finished, or in the case of a query that is still in progress, it might show queued. You can then click the status row in order to see the actual counts, and by scrolling to the right, you'll see that the count is highlighted so it is easy to find. Although aggregate counts are generally considered summary information and not patient-level data, very small counts can potentially be identifiable. To help protect patient privacy, a small random number is added to the actual count. For queries that match many patients, the ±3 will have little impact on the results. However, for small counts, the ±3 will mask the true value. For very small counts, the website might only return the phrase less than 3 patients. This small count threshold and the amount of random noise added to the result might be different at your organization and could depend on your role. It is important to note that these help you from accidentally identifying patients but cannot prevent it. Keep in mind that all queries are saved and might be reviewed by your organization for auditing purposes. In addition to viewing the status of a previous query, dragging a query to the query name bar will reload query details and show the results in the query status panel below. After reloading a query, you can also continue to add new terms to modify your query and rerun it. For users who need to create more logically complex queries, dragging a previous query into the Find Patients panel creates this flexibility by representing your previous query as a single concept in a new query. For example, here is a previous query for ischemic heart diseases and respiratory infections. By dragging this to the Find Patients panel, you can then create a new query that ORs your previous query with the new concept. This new query searches for patients with the pair of conditions, ischemic heart diseases and respiratory infections, or for patients with cerebrovascular diseases. Finally, you can rename a previous query. I'll change this one to control group to help me find it later.